Good evening. You're on the Steve Cannon Show.
Hi. First, I wanted to congratulate you, Steve, on your expanded hours.
Thank you.
Okay, my question for Joe DeRita is, does he have any comment on this movie with the grandchildren of the Three Stooges that you were talking about before?
There is some talk, Joe, about the possibility of maybe the Stooges grandkids doing a rebirth of the Stooges using themselves as the actors. How are you feeling about that?
What did you say?
There has been some talk, apparently, and Joan brought that up 2 weeks ago, that the Stooges grandkids may, in fact, resurrect some of the old scripts and cast themselves in the Stooges roles for films. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, I never heard of it.
Never heard of it happening. Well, at any rate, that's your answer, sir, and I thank you for the call. 526-6707 or 578-1220. Good evening. You're on the Steve Cannon Show.
Hello, Mr. Cannon.
How are you?
Hi. This is a pleasure to be able to talk to you, and I'm 21 years of age, and I just like to be able to tell my children that I have been able to talk to Curly Joe from the Three Stooges.
You are 29?
21.
21.
Years of age.
Do you have any children yet?
I'm working on it. I'm not even married yet.
You're working on it. Oh, I see. You're not married yet. Oh.
And I am grateful to be able to say that I have been able to talk to, or that he has listened to my voice. And it's just fascinating.
Well, Joe is a lovely guy, and I'm sure he's just as pleased to be able to talk to you as you are to talk to him. Right, Joe?
Yeah, sure. That's fascinating. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the call. Good to talk to you tonight. It is 9 minutes before 8 o'clock at Stereo 1220 GAR. Weather-wise, for tonight, mostly cloudy with widely scattered snow flurries. We will have record-breaking cold temperatures. It's going to get down around 20. On Tuesday, variable cloudiness with a slight chance of snow flurries. On Tuesday, variable cloudiness with a slight chance of snow flurries again. It'll get up to 38 degrees. On Tuesday night and Wednesday, partly cloudy and still very cold with a low 22 to 26 degrees. The high on Wednesday will be near 40. 30% chance of precipitation for tonight and Tuesday night, 20% for Tuesday night. Did I say that right? No. 30% for tonight and Tuesday, 20% for Tuesday night. That's the way I'm supposed to say it. Our link with Weather Service radar is still showing some spotty flurry activity in the area. It is currently a rather brisk 28 degrees. From your weather station, 1220 GAR.
The Bell System presents Crystal Gale for long distance.
Late nights and headlights, traveling till dawn. Since the last time I called you, seems a lifetime has come.
Excuse me, but you keep a blowtorch in the kitchen?
That's for when the toaster conks out. I put the bread over there, see, and then... If that's too burnt, I can scrape it.
Oh, no, this is fine.
How about some coffee?
Gee.
A blowtorch can replace a lot of appliances when they break down.
Yeah, but never a Culligan water conditioner.
Well, no, nothing lasts as long as a Culligan.
A Culligan water conditioner is one of the most trouble-free and long-lasting appliances in the home.
I know, it's very special.
And funny you should say special. Right now, your Culligan man is offering a very nice special on water conditioners. Why don't you show folks how to call him?
All right. Hey, Culligan man.
And incidentally, the telephone is another appliance you can't replace with a blowtorch.
What if you want a hotline?
Your Culligan dealer has a hotline offer you won't want to miss. Right now, get a step-saving cordless telephone at no extra cost when you buy a Mark Series Culligan water conditioner. Enjoy Culligan soft water plus a cordless phone. Limited time only. Act now. Call your Culligan man today.
6 minutes now before 8 o'clock at Stereo 1220 GAR. We have Curly Joe DeRita on the telephone with us of the Three Stooges. And Joe is in California. We in Cleveland are having a little bit of trouble hearing each other between the coast and here, but I'm more than pleased to have Joe with us. Television, Joe, takes a lot of young kids who do comedy and catapult them into national recognition rather rapidly. As an actor of long standing, is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? Do you think kids ought to pay a few more dues in comedy before they get some success?
I said the trend of comedy today has changed with the stand-up comedians. Everybody that comes, I watch the Carson show every night, and he has some guys on there that are very unfunny, but they're trying, but at least it's a place for them to try their word out.
But it's a heck of a place to break in front of 30 million people,
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you. And the other shows around town. And there's a few clubs that the guy can go down and do a routine and front of the drunks and see how he is. But it's the only place for them to learn their trade, because they can't go to a smart nightclub and do it and try out. But
Right.
they have places where they take these people and let them come in and put them on one night and try them out and see what they have, and the next night they got somebody else there, because the vaudeville's gone. There's no there's no place for them to learn their trade. Like when I was a boy, there was a place to go. There was a place for stepping stones. You could go in vaudeville, small-time vaudeville, and if you did good there, then you could move up to the next circuit, up until you got better.
Mm-hmm.
But today there's no place for them to go. But a lot of them are doing very good, especially the musicians. But a guy plays one song as a hit, he's a star.
Do you have any young kids that you've seen on television lately who kind of appeal to you? Some young comic who you think is pretty good?
Oh, gosh, no. I can't say offhand, because half the time you forget their names after you see them.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing like experience, and that's what most of them need. And when they do get a break on a show like the Carson Show or the Merv Griffith Show, and it used to be the Douglas Show too when he was going strong out here, there was some place that they could get on. But today there's no place. There's just these little supper clubs and little beer joints and things where maybe a Friday and Saturday they have a stage show,
Mm-hmm. Let me take one last phone call here for you, Joe, before we go to our news break. I have the second super trivia question also coming up, so stay with us. Good evening. You're on the Steve Cannon Show with Curly Joe.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
I'd like to know if Joe, all those violent stunts that they used to do, I wonder if any of them ever got hurt.
Guy wants to know if at any time during the stunts any of you guys ever took a pop that you shouldn't have. Maybe somebody got hurt. Anything at all?
On the sets, no. One time it was raining and we were playing a fair in Pittsburgh. It was at night, a night show, and the stage was out in front of the grandstand. And Mo backed up too much and fell off the stage. The stage was up about 5 foot off the ground,
That's right.
And we thought he really got hurt. But usually with sound effects that they used in the pictures made it sound much more than it was.
Never on screen, but Mo fell off stage once.
Yeah, what about those hammers? What were those made out of? You always hit everybody with a hammer.
While making a picture.
Right.
The boys, I understood, got hurt a couple of times when they roughed it up in the early years. But they were pretty careful.
The guy who called wants to know what those prop hammers were made out of that you used to bop each other with.
Oh, they used to be rubber. They were made out of rubber. The end of it you got hit with was rubber, and the saws were rubber. They had a prop department over there that made all that stuff for them.
Right. All right, sir. Thank you very much for the call.
That they would put in later made it sound, big.
And they always did sound big. And I must tell you something, Joe. It has been an absolute treat to get a chance to talk to you tonight. I thank you very much.
I'm very glad.
The Steve Cannon Show is on a 7-second delay. A portion of this caller's comments have been removed from the air due to content.
A man named George Young is listening. Just say hello for me.
All right, George Young, if you are listening,
He's a friend of mine.
Joe DeRita says hello.
He's in real estate, and he used to own the Roxy Theater in 35.
Tremendous. Curly Joe, thank you again, my friend. And remember, Cleveland still loves the Stooges.
Thank you. And what is your station name?
WGAR.
Okay, I'll drop you a line.
Thank you very, very much, Joe. Good to talk to you. All right, let's go back to our envelope here. That was a kick. I almost choked 2 or 3 times.